Look at you go. So now you posted your video and people are interested. Now what do? Here's what you do. So let's just say for example, this was a video that I posted and the call to comment was health. What I recommend is webinar, as you might have heard in the previous video. But if they comment health or whatever your keyword is, you want to, this nifty little shortcut right here, click message and reach out to them. Because remember in the video, you let them know, like, hey, if you're interested in finding out more about the webinar, then comment down below. So now they're interested. And also, let me show you something else. Just because people don't comment, it doesn't rule them out. And so you might have people liking your video and reacting to your video. You don't want to overlook those people. So each person that reacts in some way or each person that comments, you want to just hop in the messages and follow up with them that way. So this might not be the greatest example, but it's a good enough example for you to be able to see what that looks like. So for example, this is somebody that commented and I said, hey, thank you for commenting on my video on, and you want to say the video name because people are interacting, they're liking, and sometimes they're not even paying attention to what video you're talking about. So you want to be specific. So I said, thank you for commenting on my video on 3 signs your body isn't getting the nutrients you need. And then I said, were you interested in finding out more about it? And the reason I asked this question is because some people, they might just be liking your stuff just to support and they're not necessarily interested. But 8 times out of 10, maybe more, people are commenting your keyword or they're reacting to your video because there's something there that resonated with them. And so you follow up with them that way, and then you ask them questions about their health, or you can ask them what stood out to them in the video. A lot of times that's a good question to ask, and that would get the conversation flowing. So, for example, you say, hey, thank you for watching my video on 3 signs your body is not getting the nutrients it needs. I'm curious, what stood out to you from the video? And then they tell you, and they said, and then you can follow up with, I'm co-hosting, because you've said it on a video already, but you can repeat it in the chat, and you said, I'm co-hosting a webinar this Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific, or whatever your time zone is. If I sent you a link to register, would you fill out the information and let me know when you've done so? And why you want to use if I would you is because it's asking for permission for you to be able to send whatever video or link or whatever it is that you're sending to the person. And it is the link. So the link that you want to send them is ayouthfullife.com. And so they say, yes, I'm interested. Here's what I'm dealing with. And yeah, if you send them the link, I want to sign up. So this is a link that you send them. And you want to make sure that it has the HTTPS. I don't know what the technical term is for that, but make sure it has that because a lot of times what we found is that if you just send ayouthfullife.com, sometimes it doesn't work for people. So if you can just type it in, and how I did it is I typed it in and then I put my cursor at the end and then space and then it brought up the HTTPS stuff. So you copy that link and send it to them, they put in their information, and then why you want them to let you know if they've registered is because we're using Discord for hosting the webinar and for building our community of 3,000 and beyond of health educators, people who just want to get better health, health enthusiasts, people who know somebody who wants to get better health. So we're just building a community and a family of people who want to spread the health message. And so we use Discord for that. And a lot of times what people will do is they'll put their information in and then they say, yes, I'm registered, but the registration is not really complete until they get to Discord server. And so if you ask them to let you know, then you will be able to see if they've made it to the Discord server or not. So I'll show you what that looks like over here. Maybe, if it lets me open it. So it does that. And once it opens, I'll show you. So when you get on here, and if this happens, well, that's okay. Just give it some time to do what it does. Praise God for updates, because without them, these apps will be crashing left and right. So we're grateful for the updates. So once it's done updating, then this is what it looks like. So now that it's done updating, doing what it does in the background, then you get to Discord and you want to go to the guest resources and then click general chat, because this is how you'll know if the people that you invited made it or not. So this is where they all pop up and you're able to see them in here and on the side. So if they're not in here, then you want to reach out to them and just say, hey, I noticed that you registered, but I didn't see you make it to, or you said that you registered, but I didn't see that you made it to Discord. Is there any way that I can assist you to finish the process? Or something along those lines, just to make sure that they're on here. And once they get on here, you want to be sure to welcome them, encourage them to do the intros. You can share with them, like, you can let them know they can share a little bit about who they are, who invited them, things like that. And our community is so warm and welcoming, so you're going to have several people who are going to be welcoming them as well. So they'll feel right at home. So once people comment, you just lead them through that process. And there's also other resources that we've made for you to know how to invite people via DMs. And so be sure to look for those videos as well. And if you have any questions about it, just reach out to us, email us, contact us, and we'll be happy to share those with you if you're unable to locate them. So that's what you do after people comment or react to your videos. You just want to make sure you plug them into the community as soon as possible so that they can be nurtured and get introduced to everyone, and then get set up for the webinar on Thursday, which is going to be taking place in this health training voice channel. So if they get on here, they haven't used Discord before, and they have questions like, what is this? And how do I listen in? Just know that it's the health training channel each week, each Thursday. So, and there's also events that are created for it. We also send out announcements and notifications. So if there's anything that's not covered or any questions that's asked that you're unable to answer, like I said, reach out to us or reach out to the person that invited you. And I'm pretty sure that they will be willing to answer questions as well. So I hope that this video was helpful, and I am praying and rooting for your success with creating Lighthouse content. You have a message to share with the world, and I cannot wait to see how far God will take you through that message. So thank you for your dedication and your perseverance, and 3 cheers to your success.